Good morning, everybody. It is 6 a.m. I will explain why you can't see me in just a minute when I scoff my banana. It's 6 a.m. I was going to say we. I am in the Lake District. I am going for a hike. Sam's mum and dad rented a house for themselves in the Lake District in Bowness and kindly invited us to stay with them for the weekend. So we said yes. So we went down Friday night. Today's Sunday, and I thought I'd make the most of it. I snuck out early to get a decent hike in. So I left there at 5:20-ish. It's currently 6 a.m. It's pitch black. We're going to go up to the top of Pavey Ark, but we're going to go via Jacks Rake, which I've been excited to do for ages and not had the time. And when I did have the time, I didn't have the weather. Today, looking at the weather, it looks like I have hit the jackpot because it's meant to be sunny all day. The sun's not going to come up for another hour. So I'm going to start trekking. I've got my head torch with me. I will try and record a few bits going up, but it's not going to be easy in the pitch black. I've got about a kilometre incline, and then we get to, it's too early to remember these names. Then we get to the Tarn, and then we go up Jacks Rake, which will be super fun. I brought the drone with me, so if it's not windy, I will get that out and get some cool footage of Jacks Rake because it's mental. Right, I'm going to scoff this banana and then get my bag on and we'll start trekking up. Oh, this is going to be my view for the next hour or so. It is dark. Kind of downside about being in the dark, so you can't see what's around. I think you can just make out the waterfall on the camera. Still sounds right, nicely. Okay, nice and easy so far. Across the bridge. I'm going to continue up a bit further. I'll just turn the light off for a minute just so you can see that the sun's just starting to come up. Moon's up in the sky there, but absolutely beautiful. It's about 45 minutes before the actual sunrise. Anyway, let's keep plodding on. See me now. We've just got to Stickle Tarn behind me. Look at that, nice isn't it? Sunrise is just starting to come up. That's not actually it, it's down there somewhere. So let me turn the camera around. We're going to cross here. We're going to go around up the side of there up to Pavey Ark by Jacks Rake, which is the exciting little scrambley bit. But I'm just stopping for a minute so I can just appreciate this whole view. Someone camping over there. Look. I'm pretty much bang on time. I wanted to get up to Stickle Tarn by sunrise. I'm a very slow walker, so it's took me an hour to get up here from the car park. Parked at new Dungeon Ghyll, by the way, and the what's it called? The parking meters weren't working, and I'm putting that on camera. And I have took a picture just in case they try to screw me over in a few days. But yeah, it took me an hour to get up here. I'm pretty slow, but I like to plod and I like to stop. I like to have a little mini heart attack, breathe out of my arsehole, appreciate the views and then continue for a bit more. So that's what I've done. It would be nice just to sit in that gap that I just showed you that quick clip from, in between the valley, and watch the sunrise there. However, I set off this early and walked in the dark so that I didn't take away too much time today from being with family, because obviously we're here to see them, spend time with them, and I don't want to take 4 hours out of the day in the afternoon or something when I could be sat playing games and having lunch with them. So it's worth getting up early for. And to be honest, the best thing about coming to the Lake District when it's early is that there's no other fucker here. It's amazing. The roads are dead, you're coming up these hills, there's nobody here, and on your way back down, that's when it starts to get busy, and you just look around going, oh thank fuck I'm coming off these hills when you're getting here. I'm a people person, what can I say? Okay, let's get around this tarn and get this Jacks Rake done, which I'm buzzing for, to be honest. I say that now until I get there and realise that I'm going to die. I'm not going to die. Today was the first day I've learnt from my mistakes in what to wear. So anytime in the past that I've done a colder walk, shall we say, because it's 2 degrees today, well it was when I left, and anytime I have done that sort of temperature walk, I've made the mistake of setting off with my jacket on or with a hoodie on or something along those lines, and you get, 20 minutes in and you're going up an incline or something, and I'm overheating, I'm sweating like crazy, but my brain at the beginning of the walk goes, you need a jacket on, it's fucking cold, put a jacket on. It's probably my mum in my head telling me off. So I purposely today made sure I've got my jackets in my bag, one waterproof, one insulating, and I've got on a under here, you can see on my sleeves, I've got on like a high wick tight t-shirt, and then just this long sleeve t-shirt over the top of it. I kept my hat on because I've got no hair, and the wind chill is chill, and it's worked perfectly. I've still been warm as long as I keep moving. Christ, this is boggy. I was expecting it to be honest, because it's been peeing it down for a few days. Right, I'm going to get across this without my camera in my hand. Back in a minute. Okay, we're on the other side of the tarn. The path has pretty much disappeared, which is great. We are going, I'm going to try and point to this. The camera's going to try and focus on my finger, but we're going to go up there. Can you see that ridge? Just there, if I get rid of my finger. That is Jacks Rake. So I'm going to climb up to about here, and then I'm going to get the drone out, get a couple of shots, and then we're going to walk up that. Well, I say walk, crawl on my hands and knees probably. Okay, I'm just at the bottom of Jacks Rake. When you look at it from the bottom, it's pretty intimidating. Well, hang on, where's my hand? It's all that up there. But look at this view. Sun's just about to come up over the horizon. Perfect timing. I'm going to get the drone out, do a couple of shots of this bad boy. I'm going to put my phone away. I might get halfway up and get my phone back out. I just don't want to be carrying my phone whilst I'm trying to scramble up there. It might be easier than it looks. It's just down here. It looks pretty steep and rocky, but we'll see. It's all good. I'm just going to have a quick wee, get the drone out, and then we'll make a start.
Right guys, here we go. This is what I've been excited for a long time. This is Jacks Rake, and it cuts straight across the face of Pavey Ark like some sort of diagonal scar. You don't really grasp the grandeur of it until you're at the bottom. From the tarn it looks like dramatic, yeah, but up close it's even more brutal. It is a grade 1 scramble, but the exposure is real. The rake climbs about 200 metres, threading through a narrow gully carved by thousands of years of erosion, with this sheer drop that's just like a foot away from your feet at any one point during the ascent. As you move higher, the line tightens, the holds get slicker, especially during these colder months, and the sense of scale really kicks in. Pavey Ark towers over Stickle Tarn more than 700 metres above sea level, and the rake slices right across it. There's a reason this is one of the Lake District's most iconic scrambles. It feels like a proper little mountaineering route in places. And then from the top, the views across the Langdales feel like a reward that you've had to earn. I wildly recommend this. It was so much fun.
Okay, I've just climbed up a bit. The sun has come over the top of the mountains. Look at that. It is beautiful. There is a cliff next to my feet. It's all good fun. That first bit, piece of piss. Loads of places to put your feet, loads of places to put your hands. Might change my mind in a minute, but I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm probably 2/3 of the way up. You can see where I've come from behind me. Whew. That second bit, there was a couple of dicey spots. It's not difficult, it's just the little bits that are quite exposed, and then you've just got to have the confidence to put your foot in some places and make sure you've grabbed onto something before you push off with your foot. But great fun. I know I'm out of breath now after that last bit, but yeah, not that difficult. It's just probably you just need to get a bit of experience scrambling, and you'll have the confidence just to go for it. Right, this next bit, again, a little bit exposed. I can't see because of the sun. I think I'm pointing at the right bit. Oh, fucking hell, where is it? Yeah, a little bit more exposed there, but again, it's nothing to worry about. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just, breathing out my arse whilst you chow down on some lunch. It's all good. Okay, let's go. Well, we got to the top. It's absolutely beautiful. Top of Pavey Ark just here, and then we're going to loop around and go back down the other side of the tarn. That was an amazing scramble. I'm out of breath now because of that last little leg, but when you're using AllTrails, if you do use AllTrails, you will have read reviews like I do, and there's always such wildly mixed reviews. Some said this was a piece of cake, some said it was should be classed as a grade 2 scramble, some says it was super exposed, some people say it's not exposed at all. That was not for a beginner, not on your own especially. I've done plenty of scrambling. That was there was a couple of dicey spots. I had to really take my time, make sure, because it's just confidence. If you're super confident and you know what your feet and hands can do, then absolutely it's great. But I'm not very experienced, I just have a little bit of experience, and yeah, there was a few dicey spots in the middle where I just had to stop for a minute, make sure I had something in my hand to hold on to in case my foot gave way or whatever, especially because I've been traipsing through mud. The rocks are wet up here, so they're slippy as hell, plus it's cold, which isn't helping. There's been a lot of rainfall, so everywhere's just a bit more slippy than normal, even though it's a beautiful day. Anywho, I'm catching my breath again now, so I'm gonna get this finished because I want to get home and spend the rest of the day with Mrs. T. I just can't get enough of these views. Look at this. Right, see you in a minute. see what I mean when I said it was slippy. We're only at, I don't know, 680 something metres above sea level, and look, it's ice. It's not very thick ice, granted, but that sheet of ice is also sticking on a lot of the rocks, and so you've just got to be really careful. I have also just noticed, now I've come off the face of that, it is purely silent. So just let me hold my breath from breathing out my arse, and you can just appreciate the nothingness. Are you ready? Isn't that special though, hey? That is something else. Right, Christ, I'm slipping. Right, I'm getting off this hill. Do you prefer going uphill or downhill? Because my my heart and lungs prefer going downhill, but my knees prefer going uphill. Because when I go downhill for more than 10 minutes, my knees are just like, hello, we're 40 years old, can we go and do something else, please? Oh God. Oh. Right, anyway, enough moaning. We plod on. My boots that I wear, I always prefer boots to a shoe, are La Sportiva TX4s, and I doubt I will ever change, because since I've got them, there was no breaking in required. I literally just put them on, realised they were comfy, went out for a massive hike, no issues. They're so comfortable and so grippy that I don't want to try anything else in case it's not as good. They are roughly, I think I paid about 160 quid. I don't like spending money, right, at the best of times. And I especially don't like spending money on products that are expensive, but you can buy cheaper products and it does the same thing. However, these are so comfortable, and I don't think 140 quid is too much for a pair of boots. If, by the way, because I do tend to, things like bag, what have I got on today? Pants, my tents that I use, that I get a lot of stuff from Decathlon on their budget range, because it's bloody brilliant. If you want any reviews, let me know. I can't remember the name of this bag. I've only used it a couple of times, but again, cheap, big, super comfy, pockets everywhere, bloody love it. So, two things. One, I've only just realised my t-shirt's inside out because I put it on in the dark. Number two, I would normally jump in here now for a swim, because we've just worked our way down there. We're at the Tarn again. I would normally jump in, have a little dip, but I don't have time and I didn't bring a towel. So that will have to do another time. But yeah, I can't believe I put my fucking t-shirt on inside out. What a pleb. You know how sometimes you expect someone to ask you a certain question, so you answer that question rather than the one they actually asked? I just walked past a couple. They were sat just up the top there, admiring the sunrise. And so I obviously shouted, "Morning guys, how are you?" And he said, "Great, thanks, how are you?" But in my head I was expecting him to say, I don't know why, I was expecting him to say, "Nice sunrise, isn't it?" So I answered that question. So when he said, "Yeah, how are you?" I went, "Yeah, stunning." He must be thinking, what a fucking weird guy. How are you? I'm stunning, thank you for asking. Okay, we are done. That was brilliant. I absolutely loved that route, and even better, I just found a little mince pie in my car so I can scoff that on the way home. Yeah, that route was ace. That scramble, that was one of the best scrambles I've done. I usually don't like doing the same route twice, but I probably will come back with someone, friends, maybe Sam, if she can pluck up the courage, because she'd do it, but it'd just be a bit slower moving. But that was great. Right, I'm gonna get back to the house. We've just chilled this weekend. We've done nothing. That's why I've not made any content. We're not in the van. I can't remember if I told you, we've got a house for the weekend with Sam's parents. They were kind enough to invite us up, so I'm gonna go and spend the rest of the day with them. It's Sunday. It is now, what time is it? It's 10 to 10. Gonna take me 40 minutes to get back. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this and want to see more hiking and stuff like that, then please let me know. If you don't, keep it to yourself. I'm joking. Just drop some comments, whatever. Hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.